Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and that is product reviews. This is something that a lot of you guys have requested from me, either sending me messages saying, hey, what do I think about this dash cam? What do I think about this backup camera? Or what about this stereo system? So I decided that I was going to start tackling some of those items because I'm curious about them too. And the first item that we're going to be tackling is from a company called Autovox. They say that this camera kit, the M1, comes with everything you need to install a backup camera in any vehicle in any part of the world. That is a huge claim in a small box. And the first question I get from this is, when would I use this product? And I have an answer for that right here. This is a work truck edition F-250. There's a work truck edition Silverado. So when you have a company and you have work trucks, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. Work trucks are bare bone trucks. They come with nothing. They come with roll-up windows. They come with plain stereo systems, and some of them don't even come with rear view mirrors. This is as plain as it comes. So when you're inside this truck and you're in here, especially in this case for this company, and you're looking out that rear view mirror, you can't see anything because what's behind you is a giant tank. Now this poses a huge risk. What do you do in this situation if you're a business owner? Well, you can go ahead and replace the stereo if you want to shell out about $400. You can install a backup camera mirror if you want to shell out about $200. So this is a great solution to try this little product out on. For 50 bucks, I'm pretty excited and I'm pretty optimistic to see what does this actually come with and what can it actually do. Let's go ahead and get to the back of the truck, open up this box and see what's inside. There's the box right there. Plain Jane white box, tells you that it has waterproof camera, wide angle view, has a 4.3-inch display, and it has HD imaging. Other than that, there is not too much to be said on the box. So on the inside of the box is a set of instructions that only have 2 steps. A warranty card, 1 year from Autovox. That's pretty cool. Comes with zip ties and wire taps, so you don't have to go to the auto parts store and buy any wire taps. Comes with a suction cup to mount the screen on. This must be the actual screen right here. This is the actual screen itself. Just a plain screen. Has side blinders on it so you don't get glare inside the truck. And it only has 1 plug and 3 buttons. So this must be the remaining part of the kit. And it is a massive amount of cable with the proprietary 1 plug that hooks up to the screen. And a solid metal backup camera with 3M taping on both sides so you don't have to drill into your bumper. That's pretty cool. The camera itself, I notice on here, has the ability to turn grid lines on or grid lines off. So if you don't like grid lines, you can go ahead and shut them off. If you do like them, if you don't know how big your vehicle is, you can go ahead and turn them on. So that's a pretty awesome feature. And it looks like the only thing you really have to do with this camera system is just plug it in to the reverse light bulb, and that's it. There's nothing else to do. So let's go ahead and start installing this product on this F-250 so we can start testing it. So the first thing I want to install is the actual backup camera. Start from the back of the vehicle and work to the front. I'm going to go ahead and zap these 8mm off of here. And then position the camera on there. Switch in, get the camera, and then I'm going to go ahead and just take the 3M tape off. Okay, and then just slide it right on over. give it a good little press. And then, oh, you can go ahead and angle the camera down however you see fit. And then drop the cables straight on back. Screw these puppies back on. Next step you're going to need to do is locate where are you going to be getting your power, which is the positive, and your ground, which is the negative. The way this camera operates is it is triggered by the reverse lamp bulb. So you need to tap into the wires that are going into the reverse lamp bulb of the vehicle. In this case, the wires are located right here. And that is the second bulb, or the first bulb at the top. Now we're going to have to locate how we're going to get the wires there, which it is looking like taking off these bolts. Now these are 8 millimeters. These should come off relatively easy. And then from there I'll be able to see how am I going to get the cable to this area of the vehicle. Once you have the bolts unpulled, you can go ahead and pop the tail light out, and then that will give you access to your reverse lamp bulb, and that's what this kit requires. Now this kit comes with the butt connectors right here, and the only thing you have to do is hook up the negative and the positive to your vehicle. If you don't know which one is the negative, or you don't know which one is the positive, please check out this video over here. This video is going to explain anything you need to know in regards to polarity of any 12-volt power supply. In my case, I already know that the blue wire with the white stripe is the positive and the black wire is the negative in this Ford F-250. This is a 2012. Now the next thing that we're going to do is go ahead and take these splicers, tap into this, and then start running the cable to the front of the vehicle. Now that we have our cable at our tail light, what we're going to do is take the splicer that it comes with and slide this over it. Sometimes you got to fight with it, but she'll give way. There you go. And then you're going to take the positive and you're going to put your positive on this side right there, just like that. And then you're going to take this, take a clamp, and go ahead and shut it. Just make sure you guys squeeze it all the way down. You want this wire to cut all the way through. There you go. Now you're going to go ahead and repeat the same process for the ground, and then we're going to start running the cable from back here to the front of the car. So the next part of the vehicle is going to require you guys to get dirty. If you guys have a truck, if you guys have a car, it's going to be a lot cleaner. We're going to go ahead and route the cable. As you can see, I ran it through here on these little hooks, and then it's going all the way to the front of the vehicle. Now in the front of the vehicle, we're going to take advantage of Ford's brilliant design of putting these little caps on the floor. And we're going to go through one of those caps, and I'm going to show you inside the truck how did I get into there. For this F-250, we're going to require removing this door sill. That way we have access to the floor. Like most door sills, they just pop off. Sometimes you need tools, sometimes you don't. And there you go. You have access. As you can see, this is a work truck. It's completely filthy. And then we are going to be coming up the vehicle through that grommet right there. We're just going to cut a little slit into it, and then we're going to go up into the truck, and then we're going to hide the cord. That way you guys never see it. Now, okay, now where is that little plug at? You're going to have to lift the floor up a bit, which is fine. And there you go. There's your plug. Goes right soft. You can just cut it, cut a little plus sign into it, and then you can go ahead and feed the cable through. And we're just going to run the cable right behind this molding up to here where we're going to position the whole system. So as you guys can see, I got a little bit dirty in the process, but the cable is ran. It's completely hidden. You'll never know that it's there. It's nicely tucked in, and it's right up here at the top. All we have to do now is plug in our screen and see how well does this camera perform. Okay, I have the monitor mounted on the windshield. all the cables are ran, everything is all nice and neat now inside the vehicle. Let's go ahead and see what it does. Alright, truck is on, door's closed, and there's reverse. Holy crap. That's actually pretty good. That's actually very good. What do these little buttons on the back do? Okay, it looks like the only button that does anything is the button in the center. That allows you to change your brightness, contrast, color, English. What other languages do you got? Dutch, French, Spanish, Portugal, Italian. I don't even know what that one is. I don't know what I did now. And then you have your mode of widescreen or square. And it is pretty solid. That's a very good camera. Holy cow. There we go. It's off. Throw it in reverse again. That's a really, really good camera. That's a solid camera. I mean, for the price that you're getting and what it can do, that's pretty impressive. That's really, really impressive. Alright guys, my final impressions of the Autovox M1 backup camera system. It is a really, really good system for 50 bucks. It is great. It has 720p resolution. I could make out the license plate behind the vehicle. I could see everything, and it functioned really, really well and was very responsive when I put the truck into reverse. There was little to no delay, and the ease of installing it was way too easy. I don't think it gets easier than that, guys. Now, if this is something you're interested in, I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. The only negative thing that I can say about it is the screen itself would have the occasional pixel. 1 or 2 pixels were beginning to flicker, and it wasn't enough to disrupt the image behind me. I could still see what was going on, but it was enough to get my attention that it was flickering. Other than that, it is a really, really good camera. And this system is definitely something that I recommend to those of you that have work trucks, to those of you that have RVs and don't really want to put a lot of money into a backup camera solution. I am at the same time going to be giving away the exact module that I used in this install. And what you guys have to do, if this is something you're interested in winning, is subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, and hit that like button. Because when we get to 50 likes, I'm going to contact one of you, and you guys are going to be the winner of the Autovox M1. And I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did. I mean, that's probably the easiest product to install I've ever done. And with that being said, peace out.